Play action, swing it. Roman Wilson. Tried to make one move, couldn't get past the first one, but does pick up 6 yards on first down. Play action. McCarthy can run. He'll just flip it. Mullings with space in front and a first down and more deep inside Minnesota territory.
Really not. Minnesota just did a beautiful job on third down, and you trust your quarterback to make a good decision. He's got Mullings right away. That's an easy throw. Minnesota thinking run all the way, and a really nice change-up play calling for that.
Foreign back in there on first down. McCarthy, swing it. Johnson, first down catch and run. Johnson weaving through defenders, and he's leveled at the 21. Picks up 20. Defense just wears you down. The run, the pass. They have no weaknesses, no cracks. And McCarthy will go back to the air, directing traffic. Plenty of time. Across the field, gets it right back to A.J. Barner, his tight end, and he gains 7. Joyner and Seelig combine on the tackle.
Watch, this is kind of cool backside, but watch, he's pointing to the other side of the field, knowing his eyes are back to go to throw back to the tight end. But just tried to fool that Minnesota.
Picky stuff. And he's showing it week in and week out. Play clock down to 2, they get it off. McCarthy keeps looking to get to the edge, and he's tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. Trayvon Jones with an Mullings back in there. Johnson in motion. McCarthy to the air. It's dropped. Cornelius Johnson, the intended target.
Cornelius Johnson's been a pretty dependable receiver, just not able to bring this one in. It counts as a stop for the Minnesota defense, but it's really Michigan stopping themselves on that drop pass.
It'll lead to a 30. Going with 16 yards on the ground. Just 3 carries. Play action, McCarthy with plenty of time. Unloads over the middle of the field. Perfectly delivered for Cornelius Johnson, who does bring that one in for a first down.
Well, you mentioned the plenty of, we see a player down, is if you have protection. This starts on one side of the formation, goes all the way past the hash to the numbers. Justin Wally, who is in coverage there, is the player down. Good protection.
Quarter. Find a way to win. 2nd and 8. McCarthy unloads, sideline, overthrows Roman Wilson.
Great coverage by Trayvon Jones. I mean, there was nowhere to throw the football. Wilson is very fast, okay? This is a guy who was a 100-meter state champion in high school, and Trayvon Jones is stride for stride with him and has him pinned. Struggles a little bit with twists and games rushing the quarterback.
Here comes the pressure. McCarthy has speed. Stayed on his feet, but he didn't have enough. Gets it across midfield, short of the first down, and again, Minnesota 3rd down.
Well, they bring pressure. There's one free guy going to come, and that's why McCarthy has to leave the pocket. Nobody accounts for Wally, and normally McCarthy is a guy who will make a big play, extend it, and get the first down, but good pursuit by this Minnesota defense forces the punt situation.
Loss.
Edwards really good out of the backfield catching the football too.
McCarthy over the middle. Edwards makes one man miss. A first down for Edwards.
He's a more powerful runner, but Donovan Edwards could be a starting receiver for this Michigan team. It's just a check down, but when he gets it in the open field in space, he makes people miss. That's kind of his secret power in this Michigan backfield. His ability as a receiver as well.
3.3 so far through the first 5 games this year. But he's been the biggest cheerleader for everybody else throughout the process. McCarthy dialing up a deep ball down the field. Oh, it's caught. Cornelius Johnson. Sensational effort.
J.J. McCarthy was not looking at Cornelius first, but he comes to him late when he sees there's no safety help. It's one bridge, and he lets the ball fly against Darius Green.
Gains 49, sets up 1st and goal. McCarthy's going to keep it himself. McCarthy gets to the outside, lowers the shoulder. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Okay, this is the perfect example of this unselfish attitude of the Michigan football team. Able as quarterback to run it in. Watch. Design quarterback run, fakes it, and then watch at the end of the play. That's Cornelius Johnson, who just ran a deep route and made a catch and stays in there to block for his quarterback. and get Michigan.
That script here in the second, guys.
Interesting, good insight into the mind of P.J. Fleck as McCarthy swings it. Edwards on the outside, and he'll pick up 6 on first down.
He'll deal with Dove Mencare. He should, because he's very comfortable in his own skin.
Oh, that's good. McCarthy, deep shot, and he underthrew his intended target. He was looking for Fred Moore.
Had thrown. Wally had no idea where the ball was, and if Moore just makes a play to come back at the ball, he'll draw an interference play because the defender had no idea where the football was, but because the receiver kept running and not try to start the third quarter.
McCarthy fires, incomplete, looking for Edwards.
And Donovan Edwards is usually pretty sure-handed. Watch the pressure come right up to the inside. Little twist game. Donovan Edwards, again, normally very sure-handed out of the backfield. Doesn't make, but they think he could be a good player, but he just has not played yet this season.
McCarthy to the air, lofts it, a little too high for Corum.
Play again, and this is the distance, the down and distance Minnesota wanted to get Michigan into. Thought Jay's changing the play. I bet they don't come on this one, though.
McCarthy, here comes the rush over the middle. It's caught. Roman Wilson, first down.
What a nice play. I mean, that's it. Working on Gooseby, number 7, and he gets separation right there, and McCarthy knows right where he's going to be. It's man coverage. They had pressure, and McCarthy hung in there and made the great.
First down for McCarthy. Corum stays in there, up to 63 yards in the touchdown. Play action for McCarthy. Lobs over the middle, wide open. Roman Wilson in space across the 30 and ushered out of bounds inside the 25.
What a clean pocket. We've not seen this for Minnesota, but watch how clean this pocket is in the blitz pickup by Corum. Works all the way to the outside, clean pocket, no bodies around him, and he's able to catch his number 1 receiver on the other side of the formation. But it starts with protection. Deep over route, and the redshirt freshman linebacker Baranowski just kind of got lost.
That would have been 5th among anybody in the combine. McCarthy looking towards the end zone, incomplete in the direction of Loveland.
Track of the backside safety. He's got Loveland open, but the backside safety, who's new in the game, Craig McDonald, makes a beautiful play. Comes in and breaks it up right at the point of the catch.
2nd and goal. McCarthy keeps looking for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. A stiff arm and the extra effort. He gets in. Touchdown.
'24 is in position. He's going to break down. He's going to read it. He's got leverage. And then all of a sudden, he loses leverage with that stiff arm. And JJ gets inside the pylon for the 2nd.
Michigan has scored 30+ in every game so far this year, coming off a season high of 45 points last week against Nebraska. Looking for more on the completion to Donovan Edwards as it goes for 7.
Yeah, and they make you say uncle.
And there's no drop-off no matter who's in the game. They're going to swing it out here to the outside. Samaj Morgan, the freshman, dives forward for the first down. Play clock down to 2. Play action for McCarthy. Steps up, and as he throws, doesn't matter. Colston Loveland, touchdown, Michigan.
Penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
See, JJ sees this is coming, so he's going to communicate to his line and his back. See him pointing? Let's change our protection. Let's slide to the left, pick up the pressure. Mullings picks up the blitzing linebacker. That means man-to-man coverage on his tight end, who gets